Another industry question. Do companies care about patents when hiring? I have a few patents as an undergrad, not exactly electronics related, but will it help job and grad studies applying? Yes, absolutely. Put it on your resume, front and center. Front and center on your resume. That will absolutely help. But when I first originally read the first sentence here, I thought you care about patents in terms of like them like stealing your patents and wanting them and stuff like that. I've got an interesting story about that. When I joined Altium, you had to sign this agreement, non-disclosure agreement. Not sure if it was part of the NDA or some other thing, or maybe it was in the employment contract or something, that specified that, I kid you not, it specified that all existing designs you have done are now the property of Altium unless you list them all. I kid you not. I don't know if that's legal or not, but it was in the employment contract. And I looked at this and I went, you've got to be shitting me. And any ideas you have are now the property of Altium, right? But they didn't say that. They said they're now the property of us unless you list them in an addendum. So I did this massive addendum. Every project I've ever worked on, every idea I've got, every idea I could potentially think of, it was like, I don't know, like 5 pages or something. It was enormous addendum. And then I handed it back into them and they went, what's this? And I went, it's an addendum of the list of projects. And they go, why are you giving us this? And I went, because the contract says that you own every single one of my designs or any one of my ideas unless I list them in the addendum. And they went, oh, so it does. No one's ever done that. Oh my God. I couldn't believe it. It was hilarious. So yeah, apparently no one at Altium had ever done an addendum before. They just went, oh, employment contract, sign, or NDA, or whatever it is, sign away, all your ideas. Not that I'm sure they had any intention of stealing them. Like the company never gave that vibe at all, right? It's just that the lawyers wrote it in there. And it was in there in very clear in English language. It wasn't in legalese. It was very clear. Is that they owned rights to all of your ideas and all of your projects, past and present. So yeah, so if you worked, did a project outside of Altium, then yeah, they would have rights to that. It's crazy. All your base belong to us. Yes. Yeah, Altium. All your base belong to us. All your bases belong to us. Oh, really? Same for the college, really? Yeah, but this was like previous stuff you've done. It wasn't just stuff that you do while you're employed by them. It was all previous stuff you've ever published, you've ever done, any thought of an idea you've ever had in your entire career, your entire life. It becomes their property. Oh man, it was so. I wonder if I have a copy of that somewhere. I can dig it out. But yeah, it was terrible. Terrible, Muriel. And nobody bothered to even question it. I was the first one to even question it. Yeah, nobody reads this shit. Nobody reads it. I went back to HR at Altium and I handed in my thing and they just had no clue. They had no clue what was in there. Altium, be right back. Launching 50 new products. Yeah, the first person to ever read the contract, literally. Or people have read it and they just glazed over, their eyes just rolled over and went, yeah, whatever. Yeah, but it was very clear. It wasn't by insinuation or something. There was a whole section on it. Yeah, I was sitting there. I can remember, like, when I was doing the list, I was like just inventing shit like crazy. I was just inventing just all bizarre shit that I could possibly think of. And I was actually tentatively handing it back to them. Oh, have I thought of everything? There's something will come into my mind later. And it's like, oh. But no, they never had any intention of taking that seriously. It's just a stupid legal clause. Oh, really? You work for a game company that had a similar sort of thing. Yeah.